how I went from immigrant to millionaire with corporate housing. But the best part is without any employees, without real estate business experience, and without even owning any properties. You don't need to own any property. You need to control the property to make money. Question, does Airbnb own any properties? No. Why do you and I need to? It's very, very important for you to understand that. How many in here want absolute financial freedom? I'm not talking about money freedom. I'm not talking about just time freedom, but I'm talking about location freedom. Most business will give you money or time freedom, but not location freedom. And also want the business where it's very consistent, predictable. How many here like consistent, predictable passive income? Well, if you're in the tech industry or anything with AI is hacking everything, it is really hard to do that. Okay. Now, this one business AI cannot hack is where you and I be sleeping tonight. Make sense? We always need a place to sleep. We always need a place to stay. So I invested over $1 million into my mindset and my strategies. $1 million, literally. Okay. I discovered the one vehicle that helped me to get absolute financial freedom that I talked to you about. So this is a ClickFunnels award from a billionaire. The guys these two guys are billionaires, and it's for me generating more than a couple $1 million in revenue, helping a lot of people. Okay, so it's one of the highest award in the industry for helping a lot of people overcome. So I learned from the right people, and I refuse to give up. This is Grant Cardone shouting me out on the yacht. I did the cold plunge with Tony Robbins at his home, his mansion, really, and also hang out backstage with his family. It's amazing. I also got, how many want to play chess with Sir Richard Branson, a multi-billionaire, right? We literally play like 4 games of chess and stay there for a few days and hang out with him and his family in the pool and everything. So these are the right people, right? They have impacted more millions of people, and not only for the money part, but the foundation. Both all these guys, gentlemen, have very big foundation. They're helping a lot of people. But to show you what's possible, it's not just about me, it's about my community. It's all about the community, guys. Write it down. If you want to go anywhere in life, you got to have a right community. And we have built this community for years now. For example, these two students joined together as partner within my community, and they did 2 properties that make them on average about 7 to 8K a month. And now since then, they have gone above that, just to like, boom. Imagine you making full-time income, just setting up a couple of properties, a few properties, and managing it for a few hours a week, right? Also, this is insurance as well. Insurance housing is huge. And a lot of time they pay upfront. How many here want to get money upfront, right? So this is like $12,000 upfront for a 3-month stay with 90% extension rate. And by the way, how many eviction rate? 0. Okay. So if you're a mom, how many are a mom out there? Happy Mother's Day every day for you guys. God bless you guys, because it's so tough to be a mom and working. These two have multiple kids and are working full-time, frustrated, burnout. And within a few months, we have helped them to make over 20, 30K a month now. And now they just travel around the world. Okay. So it can happen for you as well, whatever your background is. So as an immigrant from Vietnam, we came over here, 4 of us sleep in one tiny bedroom in the ghetto, determined to achieve the American dream. So since then, I started many businesses. Since I was 11 years old, a lot of them fell through traditional. I thought the traditional education was the way. How many have been taught, go to school, get good grade, become a doctor or lawyer, right? And that's why I did, okay? That's what I did for the longest time. It took me like 8 years of school, very, very hard. English is my second language. So, it usually took me 2 hours a night to look up dictionary. And it was one of the toughest things I've done. As soon as I graduated, within my first year, I become the pharmacy of the year award for a Fortune 1 company. And I thought I made it. I'm like, Mom, Dad, don't worry about it. I got you. I'm going to retire you, whatever it takes to have freedom. Next thing you know, they sat me down. They said, we're going to cut half of your tech help. We're going to give you more work. We're going to give you more KPIs, right? Track more what you do. So they know that they can suck the blood out of me and give me more to do and less help. And I was like, this is BS. I was like, I don't want to, if you want to know what your future is, just look at the senior mentor in your line of work 10, 20 years down the road. That's where you're going to be. Is that what you really want? For me, heck no. Okay. So I was trapped. I thought I made it. My mom was diagnosed with cancer on top of everything. And then I tried all kind of businesses that you can imagine, from drop shipping to MLM. How many in here try drop shipping? So they make it sound really so easy, but competition is everywhere, every single day. AI is hacking everything. It's like an overtime job with drop shipping. Okay. It's not passive at all. Multi-level marketing. How many in here seen a bunch of circles drawing on the board and bought into the dream? I did that for many years. Start with Amway. I know I cuss word right there. I'm kidding. And many other MLMs. None of them really give me that freedom because the commission you get is a very small percentage, and then it trickle down like 10 level deep. So by the time it get to you, you get like peanuts, and you ended up just break even or make very little money just to operate. And even if you make it in the multi-level marketing world, you have to manage thousands of people to make any real income. And that's like, who want to manage thousands of people? I don't. I did day trading as well. And that's like a heart attack waiting to happen. Okay. Make hundreds of thousands of dollars, lose hundreds of thousands of dollars next month, make hundreds of thousands of dollars, lose hundreds of thousands of dollars. I mean, it's just a roller coaster ride. And a lot of people have, most 99% of people will lose money because they're trying to compete with hedge fund. They compete with the professional that let you win in the beginning, but they're not going to let you win long term. They have like 100 analysts full time when you're competing with all of them. Franchise restaurant, try that. How many try that too? Put $400,000 into open a restaurant. Don't ever do that. Okay. Bubble tea, done that before. Italianized, done that before. Lose a bunch of money. Don't do that. Multifamily, put money into somebody deal, and then you have no control of it. Right. I mean, even the biggest people I put money into, I have no control of that money. And I regretted doing that because money will go a much longer way with this business. And also cash is king. Always cash flow is actually king. But this give you the most amount of cash flow. Multifamily, other people deal, you make like 5% a year. And most of the time you don't even get your money back with this economy, right? Realtor, I've been a realtor, traditional real estate, I've done that as well. It's a overtime job. No weekends, no nighttime fun, right? You have to work when people are off, and it sucks. So I was frustrated, I was burned out, and I was trapped, okay? But prior to becoming free, I was working 60 plus hours a week. I was lost, I was miserable, and I was rock bottom. How many ever feel that way? I feel you, okay? I feel you. I've been there, I've done it, and I feel you, okay? But that is when I met somebody that gave me an epiphany that changed my life forever. So I wouldn't take it lightly at all. This is the epiphany that you've been looking for. What if you could rent a vacant home and then sublet to Airbnbs or other platform and scale to freedom? You don't need to own any properties. You need to control the properties. Write that down. All you need is to control the properties.